Alright. Am I still screen sharing? Yes, good.
Yes.
Alright. And how about the stream?
It is online.
It'll take a couple seconds. There it is. Alright. So everything is good. We're live. You can see my screen just fine, right?
Yes.
Right, cool,
Yes.
cool.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. I think we're ready.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I've been looking forward to this since we started the series. Jack 2 will be a fun ride. So let's get started. Oh, that's now the words. Nostalgia screen. Oh, this is nice. I miss this. Alright, let's look at the options real quick. We have subtitles now. Thank God.
So,
Alright. Okay, good. Yes. Sound. Let's lower the sound effects to 70%. 69 is fine. Music. Let's make it 80 and keep speech at 100. I think that'd be good. Alright. And now let's get started.
yeah.
Yes. Man, 4 save files? I forgot about that. Jack 2 was ahead of its time.
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved fast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero for all
Jack.
time. Today's the big day, Jack. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say.
I do wish the speech was louder. It feels pretty quiet to me.
Don't touch anything. Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears we're reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened. You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jack!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing.
Find yourself, Jack!
Oh no! We're here!
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move it. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
Time skip.
Yay!
Dark eco injection cycle complete. Fire readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures. Move forward with the final plan and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis.
Right now, we gotta get you out.
Fine first words.
Just let me figure out how to open the security box in the chair so I can... you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
And so it begins.
That's definitely a different opening.
Yeah. Very different from the first game already.
Yeah.
That's 2 years of torture right there. Right off the bat. Not so much for him, but yeah, for us. If I recall, wasn't there... God, I forgot. It always takes me a bit to get used to the inverted camera. I could have sworn there was something here. How do I... Am I wrong? Alright, precursor orb. Still got those around.
Do you remember how to jump?
I do.
These precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them.
No, fun thing actually. So you know how there was a 2-year time skip?
Yeah.
There is a Daxter spin-off game of just him during those 2 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it is pretty cool. It's a pretty fun game too.
Please tell me you remember how to roll.
He was like a like a bug exterminator, I guess.
Prison escape in progress.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think that's what he thought it was, but it was actually a certain kind of monster we'll meet later on. And I think the final boss was him on his way to free Jack from prison.
That's cool.
That's a high
Yeah,
ledge.
it's a
By jumping once,
cool
you
thing.
jump again while in the air to reach that one.
The Jack franchise was a pretty big thing back in the day. I don't know why it's taking me a bit to get used to the camera again.
There are lots of things in
Even though it's been
Garden
only been
Break
like
Break that crate.
what, like a week since the last episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Strong.
great start to the series.
Good job. The crate had a health pack inside. Keep up. You'll want to keep healthy, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
You are in a restricted sector. This sector is on high alert.
Guards, Jack. Your, stuff.
Where are the guards?
If you duck before you jump, you'll go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack.
Oh, I see. Haha. Enemies take more than one hit now too. Look at that.
Crazy.
But they also have guns now.
Surrender yourself. You are under arrest.
Alright. Is there anything down there? Oh, that's how I see. Alright.
You can get a long jump by rolling into it.
Wait. There we go. Okay.
We have movement on level 1. Go ahead.
Oh. Oh, I remember this part. This is pretty cool. Just shooting through the ceiling.
Prisoner on level 2.
If you jumped and ducked,
Music's
you'll crash
hype.
down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff
Yeah, the music
fun,
is going to
right?
get better too from now on. Lots of upgrades in this game. You know, I will say too is that I always like really liked Jack's new outfit in this game. I always thought it looked really cool. And it gets even cooler in the Jack 3.
I do like it. I don't know if I prefer this one over the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Your bribes this week? Shh. I've been on duty for 2 days straight. Don't complain, I got sewer patrol next week. Poor bastard. Which commander did you piss off?
That's great. I forgot about that. The auto dialogue for the soldiers.
There is no escape.
Great. Power cell. Not power cell, precursor orb. Okay. And I do believe we're out of here.
We're free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll get that Baron Praxis guy, all right.
I immediately forgot how much bigger this world is in Jack 1.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die.
Excuse me. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Surrender!
Wait, isn't that old man with connections? Oh!
Shoot that thing! Shoot it!
Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along!
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
You know what I just realized about that boy?
What about us?
There is an underground
This entire time, I thought he had like brown and like greenish hair, but I just now realized that's just a hat.
fighters like you. Go to the slums.
Wait, is
Find a
it?
dead-end
Yeah, it's just a hat. Like the green part, that's his hair, but the brown part is just a hat. I never realized that up until now.
Seal off the area.
The city map is displayed in the lower right. Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations.
You know, it's also new to this game.
Welcome to the city transportation system.
Motorcycles and cars.
Low and high. Try switching hover
Well, I mean,
zones.
technically there was one in the.
Oh. The motorcycles are a bit sensitive. It's why I always preferred using the cars. I'm gonna grab that one over there. And I can just steal them.
Give up your freedom, and I will.
What was that?
This is your Baron. I have been informed by the Ministry of Extreme Labor that worker productivity is down this month. That is unacceptable. I give you safety, and this is how you repay me. You must work harder, not smarter. Free the mind.
Oh, accidentally destroyed it. That's a pretty funny thing that he just has those announcement things around the city, just roasting his own people. Had I opened the map? There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
That is baking.
Whoops. You're gonna see this happen a lot where I just accidentally hit everybody trying to kill me. Like that. That's very easy to happen too, like just accidentally like bumping into like their vehicles and they just try to kill you. You're an aggressive bunch.
Normal day in America.
They don't care though if you steal other people's cars.
Nothing so far.
Oh, I forgot about these. I think these give me precursor orbs. If it lets me do it. There we go. No, that's not what I want. Can I not do it yet? I guess not. Okay.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
You don't say.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Yeah, the world is much bigger after Jack 1.
To all citizens of this grace.
A lot more characters and story too, which will be fun. Like here.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a new, like you used to be.
Make me nervous. Word is you're out to join.
I
the
appreciate that
fight
they
for the
joke
city.
about that.
You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy. We want to see the shadow. Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Wow, so cool. Oh, I can talk to him again? Oh, never mind. It's just the same cutscene.
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised, I'm on foot.
Yeah, sure. I'll take the bike.
Sweeping for suspects.
So how have you been this past week?
Well, it's school holidays now, so I've just been,
Oh,
I don't know, sleeping until 12, and then
This is Unit Alpha.
and then just doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing the Wind Waker again.
Exiting
Because
city.
I don't know.
Windmaker?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
because
It's been a long
I
time since I played
started,
that.
Yeah, I started like 4 times, I think,
Mhm.
and I never finished it.
Yeah.
So I want to do that.
You never finished the game in general?
Wind Waker not, no.
Wow.
And the last time I played it was in 2020.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't played Windmaker since it's been several years now, but it was on my Wii U, the HD version.
Yeah, same.
But I never played it after that. Which I guess I could still play it, but I'd have to set my Wii U back up. But I'm too lazy to swap my Switch with my Wii U.
Yeah.
Because I
think
don't
I
have enough
only-
space for 3 consoles.
That's a good thing. I have like such a large desk because like all the consoles are just lined up.
Yeah.
So that makes it easier to just switch.
I've been thinking about doing that recently. So what I do right now is I have my Switch on my PlayStation on my dresser, and I have a mounted TV. And you know the TV is really nice, but I also think it'd be nice to have like a bigger desk because my desk is super small. Like it just has enough room for like a computer and like a notebook, and that's pretty much it. But I think it'd be nice to have like a much bigger desk where I could like have a lot more than that. I think it'd be nice to have a monitor eventually. But yeah, and like I think if I had a monitor, I'd maybe entertain the idea of like hooking up my PlayStation and my Switch to that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a mistake. I'm gonna die. Yep. But Yeah, the only thing is though, is that I kind of already spent all that money on the TV, so I'd hate for that to be a waste of money, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I guess I could hang on to TV for when I eventually move out. So, maybe. I think that's just something I have to think about more.
I mean, I definitely think. I think a TV overall is more worth it than a monitor.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like if you have the option to get both, then that's cool. But if you have to choose between one, then
yeah, I think what I would do is that if I did get a monitor, is I'd get a bigger desk for one thing, and if I had a monitor, I'd maybe hook up my Switch to it. So that gives me the freedom to maybe occasionally stream Switch games. I think that'd be fun.
yeah.
And I think just in general, I think a monitor would be good to have for like future jobs and all that. Because I don't know if I told you this, but I had a realization the other day at work that like I don't mind. Oh, cow! Oh, sorry. Hold on. Crap. Okay. I had a realization at work the other day that I don't mind working curbside at a grocery store. Time, like not even just a specific job itself, more like in a general sense. But I don't want to work. Oh my god, I don't. I don't want to work. Like with every day being the same thing. Like I don't want to live a repetitive life. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to wake up one day, go to work, get home, do stuff, go to bed, wake up, and do the exact same thing. I feel like that's just too repetitive for me, and I don't want that for my life. So, I think I'd like to do something where it's more different, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely like also my view, because like I don't know, like I'm fine with doing with like at least having a living a life where you're like always know what's coming. But at the same time, it's also of course nice to have like a change of pace.
Yeah.
In your life, so.
Yeah, like, yeah, you have like stability and all that, but at the same time, like, I don't want, you know, it all to be the same.
Yeah.
I just feel like that'd get really dull for me. And I think we're there. There it is.
Yeah, I guess you guys are in.
Corn, is that his name? Corn? Yeah, Corn. Corn said, man, these guys are terrorists. Yeah, they're in. How do I get out of here again? Oh, right, over there. So I think having an occupation where, you know, you have the freedom to change things
I
up,
think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
and
Yeah.
I think that'd be well suited for me.
Decontamination complete.
Seal off the area.
You said you're done with your semester, or you're on spring break?
No spring break.
Spring break.
Patrolling Sector 9.
That's pretty
No,
late spring break.
Well, I mean, it's around Easter, so
I guess. I guess that's a year thing? I don't know.
I don't know how it is in America.
Well, in America, it's very typical for spring break to be in March.
No, it's like since Easter is always in April, and then there's the holidays before Easter. It's always like 2.5 weeks around Easter. So you know have like the 2 days before the Easter weekend, and then 2 weeks afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Usually just this late.
Yeah. Yeah, we have, like, you know, the winter break for Christmas. And
Yeah.
then we're off until, like, early January. Sorry. And, we get spring break in, like, mid-March.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Oh, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sick.
I will say, like,
Find the
with
last
hindsight,
train
like, playing this
part
game
of the
again,
north wall.
it is a little
Outside
strange
the
how
city to the pumping station. Get to the main
they, like,
valve
immediately
door.
connect,
If you
like,
survive,
Jack and Corn and all that,
indebted to you.
when they
If not,
practically just met.
maybe a touching moment of silence in your honor.
Hey, give him a touching moment.
What's over here? Do I recognize that map? I don't think I do. Alright.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Okay. I need a car. I need your
I have
car.
to say, I definitely like the aesthetic of the game.
Mhm.
This is a no-hover zone!
Like the future vibe, like the future aesthetic.
Yeah, like also just like the design of the town and
Mhm.
the people in there.
Yeah. And there's different parts of the city that are completely different, and I think you'll like those as well.
Okay.
Nothing so far.
That'll always be funny to me.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
I love the flying gameplay of the cars too. Like you can go up and down. I was an expert at driving these things back in the day. I'd like shift between up and down to dodge things. I was a pro, man.
Opening outer shield.
Jack, those are metalheads!
And we're meeting our first metalhead. Which are like these animal-like creatures with the yellow gems in their head foreheads. And we'll be getting a lot of those gems. And if I recall, I think you use them to upgrade our ability. That's the word.
Okay.
I hadn't gone into that actually, the whole Dark Jack transformation thing. So as you saw, that was like as a result from them injecting Dark Eco into them.
Yeah.
And if you remember, that's also how Daxter got turned into that animal.
Okay.
And I think the reason why it's different is because Daxter like took like a bath in it, like he got soaked in it. Whereas
And for Jack, it was more controlled.
yeah, and I think that's what the difference was. So as Dark Jack, I know we're faster and we attack harder. I know he gets ability, like certain like more attack moves, but I don't remember if that's in Jack 2 or Jack 3. I don't remember. I want to say it's in Jack 2. I think he gets more in Jack 3, but I really can't remember. Is there any more precursor orbs around? And I don't remember at all what precursor orbs in this game does. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else? I could go over there. Sure, why not? What time is it, by the way? It is 3:39? Okay. We got another, like, hour and a half.
Yeah.
I feel like the visuals have improved by quite a bit too, like the graphics. Like it's still, you know, PlayStation 2
Yeah.
game, but I think it looks a lot better. Trying to remember, is there any precursor orbs around here? There is! Haha! Always trust my exploring instincts. I wonder if I'll be able to collect every precursor orb in this game. Which I'm honestly not sure if I'll be able to do because they're definitely a lot harder to find in comparison to Jack 1.
Yeah, and also if the map's bigger, that's just gonna be another...
Yeah, it's far bigger. been nighttime for a while. I need that. Oh shoot! Oh, it took me all the way back here? Wow. So how's your Genshining?
I mean, it's been going on. I finished up Nahida's first story quest yesterday,
Oh,
so
nice.
that I can start the second quest
Mm-hmm.
sometime this weekend and finish it.
Yeah.
Unlock the new world boss. Otherwise, I've been farming a bit for Shinobu.
You've been what with Shinobu? You said you've been what with Shinobu?
I've been farming for her.
Oh, okay.
I've not done anything good, but you know, at least.
Yeah. Classic RNG.
She's still level 50, so whatever. I'm not gonna even start farming for Dia because, like, I have no materials for her because I've barely been in the desert.
Yeah.
So that will take forever, which is why I'm focusing on Shinobu first.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my Shinobu. I just need I feel like, well, for starters, I need to finish building Nahida. And I feel like I need another Hydro character. I think if I want to run Hyper Bloom Shinobu, I think I want Shinobu, Nahida, and 2 Hydro characters. Because, you know, Electro is easy with Shinobu. Denjo is easy with Nahida. But for getting into Hydro, I need Yeon's Burst, which isn't too hard, but you know, I got cooldown and sometimes I don't get enough energy. So that becomes a bit of a problem. So I think it would help a lot if I had another Hydro on board. But I'm not sure who I'd use.
I mean, I just replaced Barbara with Shinobu for my current team. And that's been working pretty well, even though Shinobu's only level 50.
Should I go down there?
Like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell, what artifact piece I'm gonna put on Dia. Because, I just wanted to build a, what's the fucking reaction called?
Vaporize?
No, Virgin.
Oh, Virgin.
So obviously Elemental Mastery, but I was thinking Gilded Dreams, but Ford doesn't make too much sense because he's not going to be on the field for the most time.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out what the technique is going to be that I'm going to put on her.
Yeah, I think Dia is more so just meant to be a tank. Like, from what little I've seen.
Yeah, she is tanky, but like also having her on the field for most of the time, well, it's not good because she's not good. Let's just say it like that.
I know the new artifact set that just came out is supposed to be really good for her. Well, as good as she can be.
Next time.
I don't know.
Turn about.
I was thinking like maybe putting Tenacity 2-piece on her to get like more HP. That couldn't hurt. Otherwise, like, I don't know.
I don't remember what set my friend ran on Dia before the new artifact set came out. I'd have to check with him.
Yeah, I definitely know like that a virgin build really works well with and then like just pumping up mastery.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really experimented with Virgin yet. I'm still working
I
on my
also
Hyper
not
Beam
because
team.
I just haven't experimented with it because I don't have a good pirate character.
Yeah. I mean, my only power
Like I
characters
was,
are Gormia and Hutel.
yeah, I was considering building Yanfei, but I had other priorities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, ×5, quick rate up, let's go, that's a good outfit.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I had Yanfei too. She's kind of built. Her talents could be higher, but her artifacts are
I mean, like,
a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, to be fair, if you have Hutal, there's literally no reason to build Yanfei, I think.
Well, Yanfei, she's fun in her own right, and I like to run Wanderer's Trope on Yanfei, and that can be fun.
Yeah, but also, like, Yanfei is pretty much only works as a main DPS, and so if you have like Hutal, then I think Hutal just works better in 95% of the cases as the main DPS.
Yeah, she definitely does
I
a lot
guess
more
you could,
damage. I think Hutal
yeah,
is just, do you feel comfortable running low HP?
yeah.
You do not have enough skull gems.
Oh,
Come back when you have collected more.
that's worth. Okay, well,
Can I
you
turn this off? There we go. Yeah, like, my Nahida, she's still like barely built. Her weapon is level 60. She's level 50 or 60, but her talent's like 222. And I just let her borrow Aethys artifacts, which are trash too. But with my Shinobu Hyper Bloom team, she's doing like 20,000 per Hyper Bloom, so that's really good.
Yeah.
And I think if I could just build Nahida some more, like get her finished, and get myself that second Hydro character, I think I'd have a really good team on my hands. Which I'll have to try later today, actually. I might run Shinobu, Nahida, Yelan, and Zhongli in Abyss. Because I tried the team last night, but instead of Zhongli, I used Yomiya for some strange reason. And I feel like I was pretty close to getting a star, but it wasn't quite enough because I think I was just trying to dodge and stay alive. And I think if I had Zhongli, I think that would be one less thing for me to worry about. So I'm pretty sure I can get 35 out of 36 stars.
To me, it just it sounds kind of sad, but like, I never even got through the basic Abyss floors because I just don't have enough of a variety of these characters. I think I'm stuck at like chamber or like floor 7 or something. I don't know.
I mean, that's understandable. I think one of the hardest things to realize is that, yeah, I need to build my supports.
Yeah.
To blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all of it.
I mean, I have Barbara built technically, but she's still level 70, and I just do not want to fight the Oceanid again. And also not collect these mushrooms. So I don't know. Also, I have like no hydro chunks to ascend her. I have to do a lot for her, and I just do not want to.
Yeah.
Especially because like Barbara is not really great.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm just going to... I could build Barbara. I think she's like almost 60 or 70. I don't remember. But she doesn't have any artifacts or anything like that. I think I'm just going to do instead. I think I'm going to wait until Kokomi gets a rerun.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll do.
Just to...
Because Kokomi is a great healer, and I kind of like her character too, so it works out. And she'd also be great for that Shinobu Hyper Boom team.
Unauthorized use of Fortress Door. Activating security tank.
Wait, no, what am I doing? No, what am I doing?
I remember I struggled with this so much as a kid. Oh, like that.
So,
this thing that chases you, it took me so many tries.
Activating security tank.
why am I so slow? Oh, this is not funny.
And then you got friggin' laser turrets right here. Crap. Okay. Alright. Bro. 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 Freaking aimbot.
Unauthorized use of Fortress Door. Activating security tank.
Okay, I just put like all of the artifacts I had, or at least some of the artifacts I had in the gameplay on the so that for now I have like 2-piece Gilded Dreams, 2-piece Crimson Ridge. I don't know if that works. Maybe it does.
What India?
2-piece Gilded and 2-piece Crimson Ridge. So just Elemental Mastery plus 80 and Pyro damage bonus plus 15%. Yeah.
I wouldn't think so, but I guess you can find out.
Yeah. It definitely isn't the optimal strat.
Yeah. You could just pull funny and do what I did with Yoimiya when I first got her. Thunder and Fury.
What?
It works, bro, trust me.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I actually forgot, what does Thunder and Fury even give?
The 2-piece effect gives you like plus 15 electro damage bonus. And the 4-piece effect, each time you get a reaction that's involved with electro, it reduces the cooldown on your skill by a certain amount each time it occurs. So what I would do is, with Thunder and Fury Yoimiya, is I would use Raiden, right? And I'd use Raiden's skill, and you know how her skill does a coordinating electro attack every second?
Yeah.
So I'd use Yoimiya's skill, and with Raiden's skill in effect, I'd do like an overload reaction like every second or so, and that would reduce her cooldown each time that happens, and by the time her skill is over, it's already ready again.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, Vaporize is still better, but it's a funny build. And it does.
Yeah.
It's not a bad set.
I don't think it would work with Dia too well because like her skill has a 20-second cooldown and only procs every 2.5 seconds I think.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Yoimiya, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like by the time her skill is over, her cooldown is like 8 seconds. And with Thunder and Fury, if you do it right when her skill is over, it's ready again.
let me just like try to build a virgin. I can get rid of the Geo team because that's not gonna work. Okay, who do I put as my main DPS then though?
On a Dia?
I just wanted to use Dia for like the E, and that's it. For like the elemental skill. I guess I could use Yanfei, and then Yanfei, Yelan, Dendro Traveler, D. No, then I wouldn't have a support.
Well, you're trying to trigger a bludgeon, right?
Oh wait, I could use. No wait, I have an idea.
Cool, that's a security pass.
Yelan main DPS. Dia sub DPS, Dendro Traveler sub DPS, and Bennett support. That could work. Maybe. Big maybe, but. Okay, that actually.
Oh, this is a pretty important scene.
Makes no sense.
Why are the guards giving them eco?
They're building super robots. Or like humans, creatures, whatever the fuck. Whatever they are. Okay, a double pyro doesn't make sense because that just gives attack. Then we use Yao Yao as the support.
Yao Yao would be really good. I kind of wish I got Yao Yao from the Lantern Knight event, but I chose, I think, Zhongling.
Yeah, I chose Ling Long, but I got Yao Yao because I got her in the one temple I did, I think. As well as like two. Right, I wanted Yujin, and I got Yao Yao, and I got two. No wait, who was on that as well? It was Yao Yao, Yunjin, and was it Toma? No, it was Jinyan.
Missile systems at critical
It was Jinyan, and I got two Jinyans and Yao Yao out of the temple when I just wanted Yunjin. Yeah. Okay, I can level up my Yao Yao to 40. That's hype.
Yeah.
She will be a great support.
Yeah, Yao Yao, from what I've seen, would be an amazing support. I mean, she has easy Dendro application. I know she heals.
Oh girl. Oh god, I need the Dendro. I have everything else for her basically, like slime condensate, like you get the slime materials all the time. Chili also isn't a problem. I have good fragments. I would just have to fight the Dendro Cube 10 million times.
Yeah.
And also spend time farming artifacts for another character. And
yeah. I was farming for Seraphite again up until I got Nahida.
Yeah. I think like the last 2 weeks I've not been farming at all. I just got that like the one day where I had 5 condensed resin and then all my resins maxed, and I spent all of that farming for Shinobu with one exception because I did the alternate once to get the chunk, the hydro chunk to get Yelan to 80.
Really? The Shadow will be very interested to hear that.
You know, so far, your gigs have been easier than stealing grass from a
Okay, but
stinking
I think
yakko.
in 2 years, when I have all of these characters built, that team could work. I mean, 2 of the characters are basically built. Dendro Traveler has shit artifacts, but I mean,
and don't let the Baron's patrol
she's level 90, so does it really matter?
Who?
The Dendro Traveler.
Oh.
He's wired into the city and may know
Okay,
what
she
the Baron
still has a 4-star artifact. That's not level at all. That's defense main. What the fuck? I mean... Actually, correction. She has 2 4-star artifacts. Oh my god, what was I doing? What was I doing with the character? Why does she have crit damage? crit damage artifact. Like, she has 100% crit damage, but she only has a crit rate of 10%. What was I doing with that character?
The olden days.
Like, it's not even too long ago that I farmed for her.
Mhm.
Only for like 3 days or something, but still, what the hell?
Oh hey, we'll be leaving this part of the town now.
Let's go. New town? Or new part?
Yeah, new part. With 2 new parts actually. We've got this part here.
This actually just looks like Underworld Coruscant.
Oh yeah, I can see that. the place we're heading to, I think, might be my... Well, this part of the city and the part we're heading towards, I love particularly. I think I want to give it this area being my favorite, but the one we're heading to is a close second. Which is right here. Oh, and you're gonna meet a pretty interesting character here.
Okay.
You're gonna have a reaction.
Okay.
Let me handle this, Jack. Watch my finesse and style.
Don't forget to ask.
Everything's cool. Nobody panic. Hey, big guy. You through? Well, we shook the heat, and your shipment's in primo condition.
That's good, eh? Because a cargo of rare eco ore is worth more than 10 of your lives. And of course, I'd be forced to collect slowly. Take anyone with a pulse these days. And what we have here, the Shadow's mascot.
Bro has like 20 layers of fat.
Soft. Zig, this fur would go well with my silk suit, eh?
Listen, tons of fun. Anyone can see that you, and I have the real juice in this burg. We're both players, right? We're both looking for a piece of the action, right? I think we can do business, right?
We did you a favor. Now it's your turn. Why is the Baron giving eco to metalheads?
Questions like that could get a person killed, eh? Zig, me and Capitan here and his friend. Bonus. If you want to see what
We got a gun.
try the gun course outside. Show me some skill with that hardware, and I'll hire you for a job or two, eh?
Our first gun. The scattergun.
Baby's first genocide.
That.
Alright. That reminds me. I can a new area yet. We can do that.
Oh yeah, I should show
Shoot them.
new town around. You know, I don't remember what these are supposed to be. These things in the water? Are they like... What are they?
I have no idea.
Are they like some kind of boat? Yeah, I always really liked this area as a kid. I mean, it's pretty simple. There's just a lot of water, but I like the towers and the color scheme.
Hmm.
Can I go over here? Or is it blocked off? It's blocked off, okay. Oh right, we got the target practice thing.
Hold on there. We need to teach you how to use this baby. The scatter gun is a good short-range weapon. trigger. Good. Some kick, huh? It's not the fastest firing weapon in the world, though. You can put your weapon away or pull it out at any time. Try putting the weapon away. Easy, huh? Now take the weapon back out. Good. You can find red ammo inside Crimson Guard crates. Shoot the crates. Great. Now you're ready. You want to try the scattergun course?
Yeah.
Lock and load. Ready? Go! Shoot every target. The faster you shoot each target, the more points you'll get. Hold your fire on civvies. Hit a friendly target, and points will be deducted.
You know, I can't quite figure out what these monsters are supposed to resemble. Metalheads, I guess?
I don't know.
Worth it. Bruh. Shit. Do it. Oh, I almost had it.
Care to try the course record?
I'm not satisfied. I'm pretty sure you get some kind of reward if you reach a certain point. I don't remember if you need a perfect score or not. Alright, hold on. Restart. Can I restart? I can't? No, don't do that to me. Can I just leave out the other way? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay, good. I can just leave out that end.
Care to try for the course record?
Yes. Alright. This is hard. No! Come on. Yes!
You achieved the bronze.
I got bronze. I can get a few precursor orbs. I need silver still. I don't know if I can pull off silver. That was hard just to get bronze. Oh yeah, I don't know the exact date, but isn't Star Wars Jedi Survivor supposed to come out this month?
Yes, I think it's next week.
Next week?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was like 2 days after
Ever
Hunger
thought
Star
about being a
so
wastelander?
30th?
Can't say that I have.
28th?
Something like
I guess I can see that. We're already at like mid-April.
Any artifact
Yeah.
or weapon worth having comes through my hands.
It's not far away,
Throw
definitely.
some of the
Yeah.
sweeter items your way.
Kill metalheads, get toys. Sounds good to me.
Slow down, Jack and a fat man. You two had better run that by me again. Cause there's no way I'm going outside the city to face more metalheads.
Sig will show you the ropes.
So you want to be wastelanders, huh, doughboys?
Yeah, but like
We'll
the
see
next
what
2
you're made
weeks
of
are
when we
gonna
get out
be
in the thick.
some
Crew wants some new
huge
trophies to put butts in chairs at the hip
game
hop.
releases.
So I'm gonna back him
Like
5 nasty
Hunger
metalheads
Star
at the
Rail
pumping
and
station.
Jedi
Don't
Fallen
let your
Order.
fur, Chili Pepper, 'cause we're
Same
rolling
week,
with the
and then
peace.
2 weeks after that
Whoa!
is
I
Tears of the
need one of
Kingdom.
those.
So,
Where'd you get it?
Don't ask. Sig
Well.
needs someone to watch his back while he tracks the metalheads, eh?
We'll meet at the pumping station. Listen, cherries, don't you leave me dangling in the wind out there.
Let's do it.
I like Sig. Sig is a pretty cool character. I always really like characters who are like, bro, I don't care. I'm just here to make money. That's basically his game. Like, I don't care what's right or wrong. I'm just a mercenary, bro. Oh, I forgot about a fun thing I used to do as a kid. So what I'll do is I'll drive this really bulky car, and I drive ground level, right? Be right below someone with a bike. And what I would do is, not that. Hold on, I need to find someone.
just go up and drive them around or something. I don't know.
Oh, I need to find someone to. Not that. Crap. Trust me, bro. I need to go at pretty decent speed too. But I'm not finding any bikes. There it is! Just like that. And I think a pretty funny thing to do is, so if you attack a Crimson Guard, that'll get like everybody to attack you, right? But if you run them over and get off like the vehicle like right before you hit them, it doesn't count. So I can just freaking attack them. And I think if you do it enough, you can even kill them and just not pay any consequences. Which I can't seem to do.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
You said Honkai Star Rail comes out soon?
Yeah, the what was it? 26th.
Oh, nice. You'll be playing Star Rail and I'll be playing Star Wars.
Yep.
Oh, whoops.
Well done.
I'm kinda tired, man. I could take a nap. That'll always be funny to me, just freaking crashing into bikes and destroying them. Do I even take any damage from that? A little. Man, let me tell you, I watched like 2 episodes of Breaking Bad today. And I'm like halfway through the season finale, I think. And it's already getting nuts.
Season 1 or which one? Which season?
What was that?
Which season? Season 1 or?
Season 5. So I'm at the final season. So, in the last episode I watched, I would call him my second favorite character, maybe? He died.
That's fun.
Yeah. He had a hell of a last line, too. Gotta give it to him. He's like, shut the f up and let me die in peace.
To be fair, that's like completely understandable if I were to just sit there and die and someone's
Yeah.
like
And he said that's the person who shot him, too.
freaking out. Yeah.
But I do feel bad for him because like he definitely is like the entire time, like the entire season so far. It's like, bro, don't follow this guy. He's not good. Like, you'd be smart to just leave this alone. So, he was a fun character all throughout his appearances, and sad to see him go.
Nothing to report.
And I will say, it's crazy how much I dislike the main character.
Really?
Like, he's really interesting and he's really well written, but I hate him as a person.
Yeah, okay, well, I think that's to be expected
Yeah.
from like a show, right?
Like, he's just so unlikable.
Follow me, stick close, and watch my 6. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Here comes trouble. Follow me. Get behind me while I toast that tank.
Yeah, like each episode has been pretty nutty, and I'm curious how the show will end.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen this, but I watched the first season of
Toast those
Chainsaw
bad
Man.
boys up ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
and there's
was
only one season so far, right?
Great, did great. Don't get
yeah, I think so. I
Did you
think
miss
the
me?
second season is supposed to come out this year.
Is it really? Wow,
I
Quick,
think.
drop the bridge.
that's kind of surprising.
But yeah, like the first season was like incredibly good. It
Yeah.
was just like the first
Jump up and grab
2/3
the bridge to
were
bring it
just
down.
like really fun, with like some serious moments, but mostly just like
It's fun.
what you expect from
Drop
an
that lip
action
cap while I
anime.
hold them all.
But then like especially like episode 8 and 9 were like the ship in
Quick,
tow
drop
was
the bridge.
so decent. It was really well done.
Jump up and grab the bridge to bring it down.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Chainsaw Man, and a good friend of mine, I think
Cross
that's
the bridge before they come back.
like one of his favorite animes.
There's our
And
first target.
I've
Keep the
considered
other
watching
bridges
it
back while I
every
charge
now
up
and
these
then,
men.
but honestly, man, there's a lot of animes I've been telling myself that I want to watch, but I just haven't.
Same, but like Chainsaw Man was like, I initially started watching Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
but then after the first episode, I just went like a couple days without watching it, and then I thought,
That's one fried metalhead.
well, I mean, I have the Demon
Let's get
Slayer
to the next
mangas
target.
here anyway, so
Mhm.
I can just read them first and focus on other animes I want to watch.
Yeah.
And then Chainsaw Man was the one I decided to watch. Yeah. Like, that was
Metalheads, I
worth
say
my
shoot
time.
first, ask questions later.
Mhm.
Get over here and stay close.
Yeah,
There's the second scumbag.
I watched the first, this was like quite a few years ago now. I watched the first season of Demon Slayer, and after I finished that, I was actually too impatient, so I read the manga. So, and it was crazy too, because at that time, like, I was like really big into Demon Slayer, so I saw like a bunch of Demon Slayer fan art on Instagram, and as I was reading the manga, and the manga wasn't even finished
One less
at this time.
metalhead to think about.
Yeah.
And
Next target.
what'd be so crazy is that like 30 minutes or an hour after the chapter would be released, I'd already seen spoilers on my Instagram. Like, oh my god.
What?
Like, bro. And there wouldn't be like any spoiler warnings either.
Hold them all.
Yeah.
Like, the newest chapter would just come out, and like 30 minutes later, I'd just be on my Instagram, just casually just scrolling through it. I'd just see a freaking character death or something. Oh my god, no.
Quick,
I think
drop the bridge.
it's just crazy that like if you're using social media,
Great, no time to celebrate.
and there's a new thing coming up that like
Yeah.
you have to almost go off social media like a week before it even comes out, because of the leaks and
Watch my
whatever
six.
floating
Yeah, you
around.
either need to get off of social media or just manipulate your algorithm so you see nothing about it.
Yeah. I think the only time I did that was for the Xenoblade 3 release.
Yeah, that's what I did
Where
for Xenoblade
I
3
think-
as well.
Yeah, I think I went as much off of social media as I could.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's
For
what I
like,
call blowing
I think a
someone's
week
mind.
before the release.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got spoiled or anything about Xenoblade 3 now that I think about it, which
Stay
is
with
pretty
me.
good.
Waste the suckers.
I
But yeah.
have seen a lot of people that got heavily spoiled. I don't remember. I think I only was spoiled about like some minor things in chapter 1.
Gotta
That's it.
thread the needle
Yeah.
this time.
I can't think of any spoilers I might have seen. But yeah, like, I finished the Demon Slayer manga, and I meant to watch season 2 of the Demon Slayer, because I saw like scenes of it, and it's gorgeous. Like I just haven't. And I was in the middle of
Yeah.
watching Spy Family, and I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I really loved the anime, but I just stopped. Like I just never picked
Yeah,
it back up, even though I really liked it.
that's basically like the same with me and Andor. Like not anime, but you know, I watched the first episode and I had it mostly on in the background,
Yeah.
so I didn't really catch much of the story. But I heard like a lot of people that still now praise this as like the best show, the best Star Wars show
Yeah.
that Disney brought out. And like I believe all of them, and I even had like a friend that said like you should watch it, but I just haven't.
Yeah.
I just can't bring myself, and I don't know why.
Last target, then we go home.
And like now I've even stopped watching Mandalorian because, well,
Yeah, Mandalorian
some,
just it sucks now, to be honest. Like I know we talked
Yeah,
about
I
it
saw
already,
some-
but they really needed to just ditch Grogu.
yeah.
Ditch Grogu and just
saw,
have an actual focus.
I still don't understand why they brought him back.
I mean, they kept
Um,
Grogu because, cute, but that's...
Yeah,
Tell
like
crew we got
from
'em all
story
cooked and
standpoint, and then
I'm gonna
obviously
clean the
like
sticker and pick
to
up the trophies. You did good, rookie.
get the casual audience to watch, I guess.
Yeah.
I seen on social media something that like I completely agree with. Bo-Katan just has like the same arc for the third time.
Same what?
The same arc.
The
Like,
same arc?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Third time she had like retaking Mandalore and uniting everyone, and she had that in Clone Wars, she had it in Rebels, and now Mandalorian.
Yeah, Bo-Katan is a great character. I just don't think they're handling her well anymore. Like, I think she was great in Clone Wars. I think she was even good in Rebels. But I just don't care for her in Mandalorian. I don't care for anybody in Mandalorian anymore, really.
That's also completely true. I think if Din Djarin would die, I would just say okay and move on.
Like, oh well, sucks to suck, I guess.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think I was ever that attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not really that attached to him either. Like, he doesn't... It feels like there isn't a whole lot going...
Yeah.
Like, his entire shtick is just taking care of Grogu, but... It feels like he's kind of lacking in personality, really.
I mean, I think to a point that's understandable as like, the bounty hunter that we came to know.
Yeah.
He's not someone that talks a lot, so
yeah, it feels like just his entire character just revolves around Grogu.
Yeah, exactly, but because I think his personality matched the original focus of the show as like just a bounty hunter going on missions.
Yeah.
That worked way better with his personality than he does now. Like, completely taking care of Grogu, that somehow worked a bit because, like, it was so contradictory that in a way it was endearing.
Yeah.
But now he's not someone that can carry scenes all that much, and if the rest of the characters in the scenes aren't doing anything, then he's not gonna be the one to do anything.
Yeah, like, I've watched like the first 2 episodes of Mandalorian Season 3, and I don't even know how many episodes are out now. I just stopped watching. Like, it just got boring to me so quickly. Yeah, and I just was not interested at all.
I was, like last week on Wednesday, I saw one clip of the 6th episode, and that was enough to just like make me not want to watch it because it was so terrible. That one clip that I saw, and I was just like, no, I'm not watching that.
Yeah. What was it?
It was just like in the episode 6, it's just like a side quest again, from as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
And both Lizzo and Jack Black are in the episode
Did you say Jack
as
Black?
cameos. Yeah.
What?
And the scene, a lot of people just said it just looked like it was shot like a commercial for the Super Bowl.
Oh my god.
And just like the narrow shots in that episode just looked terrible.
Yeah. I believe it.
And also, like, if you have like a side quest, like a filler episode that doesn't matter much to the plot, or like 90% of the episode doesn't matter. In your third last episode of the season, like, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. And like that's just the problem with season 3 has had a lot so far. Like from what I've seen like on Instagram, like it doesn't feel like it has any real focus. Like I can't concentrate anywhere.
Yeah, like the original thought was like his redemption was gonna be the main focus, but like that was done in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what's left?
Yeah, what is there left for him to do? Just nothing really, as far as I know.
Yeah, I very much think that like if you had the 2 episodes from Book of Boba Fett that featured Din Djarin, you could have just put these as the first 2 episodes in season 3, and there wouldn't be a need for all these filler episodes.
Yeah.
You could have a lot more focused story.
Yeah. And I'm still salty of that, like that being in the Book of Boba Fett. Like there was no reason for Din to just take the spotlight. Like Book of Boba Fett just became Mandalorian season 2.5. It really did.
And like, to be fair, Book of Boba Fett was doomed anyway, because it was just not a good show.
Yeah.
So like, I guess at least it did something worthwhile.
Yeah, but you don't need to like make the show be about something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it doesn't need to be about a different character, because then that's just not the same show.
Sweeping for suspects.
Especially if you have like this protagonist not have a single line in an episode.
Yeah.
Then you fucked up.
And like, and Boba Fett's an interesting character too. Like you have a lot to work with there, but you just don't utilize it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw it, but a trailer for the new Ahsoka show came out.
I saw that.
Yeah. And on one hand, it's cool to see the Rebel characters again. But on the other hand, I just feel like it's not going to be good.
Especially, like, I think the lightsabers looked extremely bad. Like, it looked like there was nothing edited onto these lightsabers. It looked like they were just the prop they were using.
Yeah. Well, I think just in general, it feels like Star Wars really struggles with anything live action.
Yeah.
Like,
at least, and it's sad because like that's what the original was.
Yeah.
It was live action movies and just that.
Yeah. And like, I knew right away that I wasn't gonna. I don't know, it might be just me being like picky, but I knew right away it probably wouldn't have been that good when I saw Sabine and like she had long hair. Like Sabine in Rebels never once had long hair. Like I don't know why that bothered me, but it did.
Yeah, because like, how the fuck are you going to have long hair when you're wearing Mandalorian armor?
Yeah, and like it just feels like them giving her long hair feels like they just took her character and just didn't actually like analyze anything about her.
Yeah, I
And
think
like I don't I don't know if she even had like any hair dye in her hair, which is also unnatural for
no,
the game.
She had.
She did.
No, that's definitely a thing. She did have. It's just like also I think my biggest problem was just like with the trailer was that it wasn't bad, I think, but it wasn't interesting. You know, like
Yeah.
if you looked at it, like if you asked me what the trailer showed, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. And like I know that there was like Inquisitors in it, but it feels like I don't know. Like was the show set? Oh, yeah, the show was set like after the Empire's fallen, but like I don't know. I just don't like that they're using Inquisitors in it for some reason.
I think as far as I saw, they aren't Inquisitors. They're like some kind of.
Then they're just random Siths.
Yeah, I don't know where they came from.
Yeah, but where did they come
like,
from?
The one guy is like super old. Where was he all the time?
Yeah.
Like explain. Like maybe the show will give that answer, but honestly, I don't have faith in the show to give us that answer.
Yeah. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Which it's unfortunate too because I really like Ahsoka.
That and I also just like Star Wars in general, and like none of these projects were really interesting to me because even I was really hyped when Bad Batch was announced, and then the first season was just so meh.
Yeah.
When the second season arrived, I just didn't care.
Yeah, I was kind of like that too, and I still watched Bad Batch season 2, but what ended up happening is I just stopped watching like every episode. Like I only watched episodes that had Crosshair in it because I knew those episodes would actually be pretty good. Like as soon as I could tell like this would just be another freaking filler episode, I just didn't watch it. I didn't care.
Yeah. Like I heard the season finale was supposed to be really good, but at the same time, like that doesn't motivate me enough to sit through the whole season.
As someone who's seen the season finale, I'll tell you, it's pretty good, but it doesn't feel like a season finale.
Okay.
It feels like the second to last episode.
Okay.
It feels like the ending is kind of awkward. So I think the only reason people say they really liked the season 2 finale is one event that happens, but that's the only thing I can really think of, to be honest.
Yeah. And I feel like that's also like my idea of what's gonna happen with Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, since it feels so unfocused and it doesn't feel like we're close to the finale at all. I just think like, okay, this is never ever going to be a satisfying conclusion, no matter what they do.
It feels like Star Wars lately has stopped actually putting in effort and is more focused on either nostalgia factors, cuteness, or just Star Wars being Star Wars.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels like they're not trying to tell a good story anymore, and I know that sounds harsh, but I just feel like that's the case nowadays. Now, like, with that said, I still have hope that Jedi Survivor will be super good, because I loved Fallen Order. I thought that nailed Star Wars perfectly. So I'm hoping it'll be the same. Sorry.
That will be a good game, but also the problem with that is the games and the shows aren't made by the same people, and
Yeah.
I think really you can really see that.
Yeah, you definitely can. Like, I really loved how Jedi Fallen Order like really focused on Cal's like PTSD from the Execute Order 66, and I think they just nailed his character writing. Like, he was a great character. I loved Cal. And, like, even like the other characters too, like the supporting characters, they were all super good. The antagonist, she was amazing. She was
Definitely.
just incredible. And like, yeah.
They just put a lot of love into it,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, really.
Yeah, you can tell they were really passionate.
Yeah.
And you can tell that now from the Survivor trailers.
I haven't watched. I think I've only watched the first trailer.
I've only watched 2. I'm not watching too many.
Yeah, that's just another thing that's missing from the shows. It's just like the care put into it.
Yeah, like the Star Wars shows feel like they're just being made because they want money, and because it's Star Wars, they know they're gonna make money.
Yeah, especially I think Mandalorian is like a great example because the first season was amazing.
Yeah, the first season was great. I don't deny that at all.
Yeah, and then also was extremely original. Like they mostly focused on like what they created for that show.
Yeah, and like season 2, I like season 2 too, but it feels like it was starting to rely on nostalgia, like with Bo-Katan, Ahsoka.
Like it focused way more on pre-existing characters and characters that they knew the audience was going to care for.
Yeah.
But they still managed to do it pretty well. And then season 3 is just like, it feels like they don't care anymore and they just do it for money.
Yeah.
They just do it, they just write the show because they're gonna get a paycheck for it.
Yeah. Like, the only returning character I was fine with in season 2 was Luke. And that's because he's at the very end, the very season finale, like, final, like, 5 minutes or so. And that was fine. I didn't mind that. But, like, Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, I didn't really want them to be in there. Like, I felt like the show was better off just being its own thing.
I didn't necessarily mind that even. Because, like, well, Bo-Katan obviously is Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And it does well to show, like, the difference between, like, the two beliefs. And then obviously, since Grogu was supposed to return to a Jedi and Bo-Katan and Ahsoka knew each other, obviously Bo-Katan was going to send him to Ahsoka. So I don't think that itself was the problem. And then Luke obviously was a really good way to implement that, and him like building his academy, even though we see that in Book of Boba Fett and not Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I need someone down and shoot.
And I saw some post about Ahsoka actually. I don't remember if I sent it to you, if you sent it to me, if you both saw it. I don't remember. But it was basically a post talking about how Star Wars was kind of contradicting Ahsoka's character nowadays.
Yeah.
Like you know, she's basically like back with the Jedi Order, if you will.
Yeah, the trailer showed like Jedi as one of the words to define her.
Yeah.
Like, her development was like separating from the Jedi.
Yeah, that was her like her entire arc. Like she's not a Jedi anymore.
And then you look at it, and it's like it's written by Dave Filoni, who also wrote most of Clone Wars and Rebels.
Is it?
You're like, how? Yes, yes, it is.
Where did that 180 come from then?
Because like I do believe that Filoni cares about these characters, so I just
yeah, he's a great writer, but where did that come from?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
but
only
how long can that
possible
thing
reasoning I
last?
have for this
Well,
is
the
that
Baron
he's
is running
just
short
burnt
on
out
eco,
and he
eh?
just does it
And the
because he
metalheads
has
are
to,
short on
because he has
Yeah.
a contract,
Baron
something.
Praxis needs
Yeah, I
this
could see
Because
that
like
being
I
a possible
cannot
reason.
explain this.
Otherwise, the city would put the true ruler on the throne, wherever that little brat is.
Dexter and I will clear your sewers. And we haven't forgotten about that weapons upgrade you promised in return.
Bloodsuckers.
I don't know. I'm just getting way too angry every time I think about how hard Star Wars has fallen.
Oh yeah. And
Like you think back to when Disney took over, and then we got Rebels, which was fine,
yeah.
I think overall. And then you got Force Awakens, which while pretty much a rehash of Episode 4, was a pretty
It
good
wasn't
movie.
bad.
Honestly, to me, it's still one of my favorite movies, even though it's like
Is it?
mostly, yeah.
Wow.
But I think that's also part nostalgia because it was
Mhm.
the first Star Wars movie I watched in cinema.
Yeah, like well, Force
And I was
Awakens.
really excited for that.
Yeah, like Force Awakens. I don't like it, but I don't think it's bad either. It's like it's a just okay movie for me.
Yeah.
But like from that point on, it's
That's
definitely
completely
downhill.
understandable. And then you had Rogue One, which was an amazing movie.
Yeah, I love the Rogue One.
And then I don't know, as soon as The Last Jedi came out, everything just started to decline.
Hmm. I think the best thing that Disney has released was the Clone Wars season 7.
Yeah, and that was mostly written by George Lucas and Dave Filoni.
Yeah, and
they just-
there's a
they
crap
just
ton of
added
other
better
arcs that got
visuals.
scrapped since Disney bought Star Wars back then.
Yeah. The Bad Batch arc was mostly the same, and the rewrite of the first Ahsoka arc
Hmm.
was not as good as what was originally planned. So I don't know, but it wasn't too horrible, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like that kickstarted Disney Plus basically, along with Mandalorian, which was also extremely well received. Even though like the movies were not well received, like at least the shows were carrying.
Yeah.
And then the shows started to decline.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here we are now.
Yeah. And I told my friend this, like both with Marvel and with Star Wars, it's not going to happen for a while. It's probably going to be, I don't know when it's going to happen for. It could be a few years, it could be several years, but I think eventually Marvel and Star Wars both are just going to go down the drain at the rate they're going.
I mean, Marvel is already starting to do that.
Yeah,
Because, like,
you're definitely seeing the
most
signs with
movies-
Marvel. Marvel was having like a fast decline.
Yeah, most of their movies don't even make the money back, so that's
Yeah.
a concern.
I think the last like good movie was the Spider-Man movie, but definitely since then it's been declining. Like,
yeah, and the Spider-Man movie was also only mostly good because of nostalgia, and
yeah,
that wasn't even made by Disney, but it was
yeah.
made by
Like
Sony.
objectively
So-
speaking, I didn't really care for No Way Home.
I definitely think it was a really good movie, but
Mm.
most of the good scenes came from nostalgia.
Yeah, and like I think my primary problem with No Way Home was how the conflict starts. Like I have such a major problem with that, but that's
Yeah.
a topic for another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like people they're not really caring for like the new shows and movies that are coming out from Marvel anymore. And even seeing like special effects artists like coming out and saying, "Yo, Marvel sucks."
It's just like a whole mess behind the scenes.
Yeah. And with Star Wars, like, you've already been talking plenty about Star Wars. And I don't know if you know this, but apparently there's talks of more Star Wars movies with Rey's character.
Yeah, that was confirmed on the Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah, and who you and I both know is kind of a
Yeah.
trashy character.
I mean, to be fair, I think there's potential to make a good movie with the
Yeah.
premise. So
I
like,
don't think
I
they will
don't.
though.
Yeah, I'm not. You know,
Yeah.
but like at the same time, I don't have a lot of faith that they will do anything good with it. So,
Mhm.
and then I don't know. We have there was one the movie by Dave Filoni, which was supposed to bring together the events of the Mandoverse, and that was the first time I heard that term, and I almost threw up when I heard it.
Mandoverse?
Yes,
What?
Mandoverse. I have no idea why.
Does that imply it's a separate universe, or like what's going on?
Well, no, it's just because all of these shows are connected in some way. Like,
Okay.
you have Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, then
Yeah.
Ahsoka. And that movie is supposed to tie all of the events together,
Mm-hmm.
but like, how?
Yeah.
Are all of these shows gonna lead back to one point
Yeah.
so that you could make a movie?
And you know, that's another thing I'm actually starting to get tired of, is creating separate shows or movies to make you watch something else, watch this. Like with
Yeah.
Marvel, it was kind of fine because you know it had like a direction it was going towards, like towards Endgame.
Yeah.
Like with Star Wars doing
Everything
it too.
out
Like
there.
I shouldn't have to watch Mandalorian season 1 and 2 to watch the Book of Boba Fett or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
like I should be able to watch a Star Wars show and enjoy it as is.
And that was the good thing about like Clones and Rebels, right? Because
Yeah, like it didn't
does
rely
expand-
on one or the other.
Yeah, it expands on the movies
Yeah.
without relying on them.
Yeah, it
Like, you can-
expands, but it doesn't
you can
rely,
fully
and
watch
it isn't
Clone
dependent.
Wars. Yeah, you can fully watch Clone Wars before watching any of the movies, and
Yeah.
you still understand it.
Yeah, perfectly. So, yeah, Marvel is definitely having like heavy signs of rapid decline, and I think I think Star Wars is going to follow suit soon enough. I think Disney's going to lose a crap ton of money eventually, and I think they're just going to abandon it. Maybe, I don't know.
Honestly, I can't see them. Honestly, I think Disney have too much money to abandon these two things.
Yeah.
At least anytime soon.
Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be anything that happens immediately. It's definitely going to take a long time.
Yeah, at least for Marvel, I think they are going to do this. They are going to finish this story, whatever it is going to be.
Yeah.
But I definitely also think that like any talks of like continuing after that are going to well, at least not receive as many who want to do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Than they would have had in like 2018.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Cause like interest in Marvel has definitely declined like by a lot. Like I don't think anybody's really all that interested in the whole cosmic saga, the multiverse saga, whatever it's called now.
I mean, I watched the Ant-Man movie, but also like the movie was a mess.
The what movie?
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as the movies before that, like Doctor Strange especially. But it also isn't enough to like start Phase 5.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's all gonna go down eventually. I just don't know when.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what the future's going to look like there, but it's nothing positive.
Yeah.
Unless by some miracle, like Disney takes a hand, it's like, oh, we're kind of producing garbage. Maybe we should fix our stuff. But that's those are big words.
Or the, I don't know if it would even be the more unlikely possibility, but like it could also happen that they just decide to sell Marvel.
Oh.
And like that might help. I don't know.
Yeah, but who would they sell those to?
I don't know.
Like Marvel, maybe. Strong maybe Sony. Because I know Sony like partly owns Spider-Man.
Like Sony owns Spider-Man. I don't know who owns X-Men.
It used to be Warner Bros. I think. I want to say. Was it Warner Bros. Or was it?
I don't think they do anymore.
Whoever. Hold on.
I don't know if Warner Brothers would buy Marvel. Because, well, they already have DC, and it's not going well with DC, as we all know.
Yeah. Well, DC is weird because anything they release with DC and live action sucks balls. But apparently, like any like animated DC they make is super good. But I also wouldn't know because anything DC animated is on HBO Max, and I don't have that.
I didn't even know they had any DC animated series.
Oh, they have a crap ton like Batman and Justice League shows, and they're all like supposedly super good.
Yeah, okay, the extremely old ones. Like, not extremely, but the older ones.
I don't know about anything recent because, like I said, I don't have HBO Max, so I don't know what's new and what's not.
That's what I meant. Like, I don't think they had anything recent.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at least there were some good DC movies, like the Batman, for example.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, real quick. It was 20th Century Fox that owned X-Men.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't think that Fox will have the money to buy Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't think that, or at least like they might have enough money, but it wouldn't be worth for them.
And here's the other thing, like, of why Disney might not sell Marvel or even Star Wars. It's because Marvel and Star Wars is such a huge staple now to Disney.
Yeah, it's
like if you take those away, Disney has nothing.
Yeah. I mean, like, Disney still has their own movies, which they're constantly remaking.
Yeah.
But
like once in a blue moon, they'll make something new.
They're gonna want to keep it.
Yeah, like if you take away Star Wars and Disney, Star Wars and Marvel, Disney will have very, very little left.
Yeah, and I mean they did well with that before, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I think they become reliant on it.
Yeah, especially with Disney Plus. Like, if you lose Marvel, like
yeah, like there's no point to have Disney Plus.
One of the main selling points of Disney Plus is gone, and like three Star Wars shows is not enough to keep people.
And if you took those away, then no reason to have a Disney Plus account.
Those are gone, then like no one cares. Like no one would subscribe to a streaming service just to get these Disney movies on streaming.
Yeah, like even like right now, like I share an account with my brother who owns the Disney Plus account, but if he like one day just decide he doesn't want to have Disney Plus anymore, then I wouldn't care, honestly. I don't use it anymore nowadays.
Yeah.
Like at most, I'd miss having the ability to rewatch the Clone Wars or Rebels or whatever, but that'd be it. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. I used to watch the first two Pirates of the Caribbean movies the last few days.
Yeah. I actually did that too, like a while back. I finally got around to watching those movies because I'd never seen them before.
Oh, I watched them they're always really fun to watch. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but like that's the extent of what I use Disney Plus for at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And like I watched The Mandalorian, but I gave up on that now. So
Yeah.
I
I'm
might
just not.
watch.
I
I
don't
might
care.
watch the last. Yeah, I might watch the last few episodes once the season finale is out. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
It doesn't give me any reason to watch it.
Yeah, like Mando's arc is complete. I don't need to watch Bo-Katan retake Mandalore for a third time.
Yeah.
Moff Gideon is barely in the season. I think he appeared in the last episode. That's it.
Moff Gideon was in this season.
Yeah, he was in he was mentioned throughout the season that like his convoy was attacked and he never arrived at I think the Republic headquarters.
Yeah.
But that was kind of it. I think he was in the last episode, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
But not from.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Up until you said his name, I completely forgot about Moff Gideon. I just utterly forgot about his existence.
I mean, it's fair. He's not really an interesting villain.
Yeah. But it's strange too because I really like his actor now after watching Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think his role as Gus in Breaking Bad was incredible.
I mean, he has a good like aura as like a bad guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's an incredible
He just
villain.
pulls that off well.
But in just Mandalorian, he just kind of.
There's nothing to him in the Mandalorian. That's
Mhm.
the problem. Like he's done like incredible crimes against the Mandalorians back during the Purge, but that's just
Yeah, he doesn't feel like a major villain or anything like that.
yeah.
It just feels like he's just that arc's villain.
Also, I just realized because we were talking about villains,
Mm-hmm.
Season 3 doesn't have a villain. There is no antagonist.
It doesn't?
There's nothing. No.
That's
There is no antagonist. in the
that's
whole
both funny
season.
and sad.
Yeah, that's extremely. How the fuck did I not notice that?
How does the show even run?
Yeah.
Is it just people
like, I
talking
was
the whole
just-
time? Is it just one episode conflicts of you fighting bandits?
There's not. I don't think there was even like a show, like a moment where you fight band. Oh yeah, no, in the first episode, yeah. But, like,
Yeah, in the
also
first episode, you
goes
got like
on-
trapped by that weird robot thing, but that was it.
That was the second episode.
Oh.
Yeah, but like that was just a minor enemy, and then like the pirates return in episode 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But then they are also dealt with in that episode, and then
Yeah.
and it's never like they were important.
Yeah, like, you don't have like much of a presence. Like, oh yeah, them.
Yeah, like the whole conflict with them in the first episode was stupid.
Yeah. Like, what was the conflict again? They just wanted to go to a bar, but it was a children's school now.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah,
just go
that
to a
was-
different
that was the whole
bar.
conflict.
You're acting like your house got taken down.
Yeah.
Imagine threatening to attack a school because they took it, or imagine sorry, words. Imagine threatening to take down a school because they took down your favorite McDonald's and put a school there.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
Like, bro, it's not that big of a deal.
You can get your burger everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to the next McDonald's.
Like, dude, there's one right around the block.
Yeah.
It's like a minute
It's just
difference.
like the McDonald's just like went to the opposite side of the street, and you're mad, so you have to completely burn down the building.
Yeah.
Man, this season sucks.
Yeah. I didn't even like consider the idea of asking like, hey, who's the villain of season 3?
Yeah, like, how the
Like that
hell
thought
did-
never just even occurred to me. I just took it as is.
Yeah. Like obviously in season 1 there wasn't much of a villain as well,
Hmm.
but like you still had the presence of the Empire because like Mando always answered to that one guy who wanted the child,
Yeah.
and then he had to leave, and like all of it's still pushed by a singular person.
Yeah.
And like in season 3 it's just like they just travel because they want to.
Yeah. And, like, do they even have a goal anymore? Like, what's the purpose? What's the mission?
Well, Din Djarin doesn't have a goal. Bo-Katan
Yeah.
has a goal.
Like, what's the
Djarin
hero's
is
journey
just
now?
there. Nothing.
Yeah, it's
Like,
over.
even-
So stop writing.
I don't know if you've noticed, like if you saw it, but one of the producers said that the titular Mandalorian wasn't necessarily Din Djarin anymore.
What?
Like a producer said that, like, basically said Din Djarin isn't the main character anymore, and the Mandalorian isn't him.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And then you look at the all of the promotional material for season 3, and Din Djarin is just always at the center,
Yeah.
and you're just sitting there thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah, and like that's what he's known as too. Like I think like very little people know his actual name, like in the story.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he's called Mando by most, so why
Yeah.
is he not the Mandalorian
Yeah.
anymore?
Suspect's description.
Like season 3 of Mandalorian is definitely just trying to milk the series at that point.
Yeah. Like, it's almost as bad of a drop as, like, with Game of Thrones between seasons.
Hmm. I'm very curious, like, what the season finale will even look like.
Yeah.
If there's no, like,
Also-
even big villain.
I don't think you... I don't know if you saw this, but, like, during the Star Wars Celebration, they also announced that The Mandalorian was going to have around 7 seasons.
How?
I don't know.
Like, hold on. The only possible way I can see them dragging it out any longer than they've already have is making it connect to the sequel trilogy.
But
But
like,
as-
the sequel trilogy is, like, in the timeline, that's still 20 to 30 years away.
Yeah, the very most you've gotten is, I think in season 2, where I think they showed like a single
clones.
scene of them
Yeah.
making those Snoke clones,
Yeah.
but that was it.
Patrolling Sector 9.
basically.
And they needed Grogu for that.
I think there's, I saw in the newest episode, I think there's the father of General Hux in it.
What?
It's just so random.
The father of General
Whatever,
Hux?
Sure. Yeah.
Bro, that's like saying like, oh, you would never guess who this character is. Who is it? It's the dad of General Phasma. Oh,
Be advised, I'm on foot.
okay, cool, I guess. Wow, General Phasma?
Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a character, I guess. Oh, that's their parent? Wow.
Yes, I know.
Mandoverse. Oh my god.
Like, would probably have more of Boba Fett, more of Ahsoka in the show.
Yeah.
And, like, the least they could do is just kill Din Djarin in the final episode of
This is
season
Unit
3.
Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
so that there's a reason that he's not the main character anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Disney, man, am I right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it is 5:11, and my controller
Yeah.
battery is actually getting pretty low, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here.
I was about to ask.
Yeah. Been going for a while. So,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for joining me. Fun little discussion about Star Wars and Marvel.